Hey folks, welcome to lesson 6 already. If you've been following these lessons, we are now just entering the minor chords. At lesson 6, I would imagine that you are at week 3 to 4, somewhere in there. And if the magic has not hit you where things are starting to smooth out, just hang in there, they will. I once had a student that went over 6 weeks, 7 weeks I think it was, maybe even longer. I really thought, I wondered what I had done wrong, and this guy just couldn't get it. And we were sitting around the campfire one night, and we'd had a few sips of wine, more than a few. And all of a sudden, this guy just starts playing. Just smooth as can be. He just came all at once in front of me in the middle of a song. I just will never forget. So the magic will come. It will come if you've been following. So don't rush ahead. Make sure that you know the stuff before you move on to the next lesson. Now these minors that we're adding color in with our major chords of G, C, and D, is just opening up the doors to a million songs. And basically that's what I'm going to touch on. I think today we're going to use A minor for our next minor. A minor is a relative minor of C. What that means is we just play it like C. We use the same bass notes. So I'm going to pull this down on the guitar again so that we can get a fairly decent look at things. And A minor is fingered this way. Pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Ring finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. And you strum the 5 strings that you did with the C chord, relative minor of C. So you would hit the same bass note, the 5th string, with your cowboy strum. So we're going to do an exercise now with A minor. We're going to do 4 strum patterns in A minor, and then we're going to do 4 strum patterns in C, and we're just going to repeat that. But the significant thing to remember here, the real, let's almost call it a golden rule to remember here. If you don't need to move your fingers for the next chord, then don't. So we have A minor, pointer finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. That is the same as the C chord starts. We have the middle finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. That is the same chord, or the same positioning of the C chord. Now the C chord has the ring finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret, and A minor uses that ring finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. So the only thing being moved around here to go from A minor to C is we're lifting our ring finger and putting it on the 5th string at the 3rd fret. C, put it back to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, A minor. Back to the 5th string, 3rd fret, C. Back to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, A minor. So you've got 2 chords there, and you're just moving 1 finger. Now that becomes pretty foreign the first time you have to do that. So that's why we're going to do this exercise. 4 in A minor, 4 in C, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. It's a great exercise. Now we're going to use 4 of our chords. We're E minor, G, D, and A minor for our next song. And what I like about this chord progression, I call it a round. I don't know if that's a proper name for it, but the chords just repeat themselves, so it's quite easy. If you can remember that it's 2 strum patterns in each chord, and it starts with E minor, and then it's to G, D, A minor. Seminole winds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play you a few quick songs here, and using some minors. Keep in mind that everybody kind of has their own versions. Quite often I'll tweak things a little so that they can fit the guitar lessons. So here we go with, I think we've all heard Ride Me High. Here's a chord progression. Ooh, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my ride's gonna come. Oh Lord, now we're gonna fly down in the easy chain. Here's 4 strong winds. It's almost, the verse and chorus are almost the same. Not quite. 3, 4. 4 strong winds that blow lonely. 7 seas that run high. All the things that don't change, come what may. I just slipped up on that chorus part. Knock on Heaven's Doors by old Bob Dylan. Ooh. Here's one by the Carter family, we all know. Will the circle be unbroken by and by and by? There's a better home So once again, these are made easy. They're for our lessons. So my versions may be a little bit tweaked. You'll find on my website some practice MP3s on there to help you with some of this. I'll put on some of the songs in the Word format so that you can have that too to practice with. While you're at the website, hey, have a look. I've got some paintings on there. I acrylic paint, and I have a bunch of pictures of when I chainsaw carved on there. So I want to thank you folks for making this during the COVID-19. We're going to stomp that virus out by sitting at home and becoming better musicians. So we'll see you in lesson number 7 coming up. Hang in there now.